Hello, Spanglish generation. How are you? ¿Cómo está la gente? Bueno, today is Monday. What a Monday. Empezamos con que Tucker Carlson lo dejaron ir o se dejó ir o no sé qué pasó, pero Tucker Carlson ya no está en Fox News. Y el otro también, ¿cómo se llama? De CNN, también lo sacaron. Don Lemon, el señor Limón, lo sacaron. Dice él que unexpectedly, después de 17 años, a lot of weird things going on. But today we're going to talk about something that's not only weird, it's extremely dangerous. And it's a TikToker. This person has become viral. She is a trans individual. And I know a lot of people refuse to call trans women she, but I'm going to go ahead and call her she. Yo digo que esto es tan ridículo ya. A esta altura ya esto es tan ridículo. But we're going to go ahead and call her she. But we are still going to specify this as a trans woman. We're not going to say women because trans women are not women, trans women are women. And we're going to talk about Tara. So let's get into this madness. If you like this content and you want to support Spanglish Generation, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And let's go. I'm going to play the video for you from my phone. The first video, we have a couple videos. Very repetitive, but I want to make sure that you understand the emphasis de lo que quiero decir. Let's start with this one. The original video, which is the one I'm about to show you from my phone, was actually removed from TikTok, okay? And I'm sure you can find it. I'm sure it's been screen recorded and it's making its rounds, but we're going to, somebody recorded it and we're going to listen to it now.
I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. I dare you to try and stop a transgender woman in my presence from using the bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States that are scared, worried, have children that are transgender, lesbian, bi, or gay. This is a call to action. You need to arm up. Plain and simple. Go out, buy a gun. Learn how to use it efficiently, through and through. Because the time to act is now. You need to protect yourself and you need to protect your fellow transgender brothers and sisters and theys and thems. You need to protect the rest of us in the LGBT community, as I'm going to do myself. Because there are lots of people like me who are not afraid to die. I love my girlfriends to death, but I would rather die for them to secure their safety, freedom, and future than to live and not have anything done. So you go ahead. You protect your kids. I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. I dare you to try and stop a transgender woman in my presence from using the bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States that are scared, worried, have children that are transgender.
I just want to start off by saying I am not a psychologist, pero esta persona está fundida. This person is not well. Period. Esta persona no está bien. This individual, whatever they call themselves, that's irrelevant at this point. This person's mental health, no. And I want to also say that this is a perfect example of people that later go on to do crazy things y la gente se pone a buscar through their social media y encuentra cosas como esa. So I think that if the authorities haven't knocked on this person's door yet, están tarde. Because this person clearly needs to be analyzed and interrogated and investigated. Because this message is really dangerous. She's saying, try and stop me. I dare you to try. Como que I'm dying for you to try. Because estoy loca por hacer algo. Estoy loca por tirar un tiro. These are the same people that every time there's a shooting, they go out and say that guns are the problem, that we need guns off the streets. Well, apparently, when guns are a su conveniencia, then guns are okay. Arm yourselves so you could shoot everybody that tries to stop you. First of all, let me tell you something. When a transgender woman is trying to go into a woman's bathroom, trust me, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have shared bathrooms with a transgender woman y ni nos hemos enterado, because a lot of trans women out there look a lot like women. A lot like women. So I know that more than once, alguno de nosotros ha estado en un baño con una persona trans y no nos hemos dado cuenta. So if someone were to stop a trans woman from walking into a women's bathroom, it's because they look visibly different. They are visibly different. Because tienen un full-ass beard, full-on mustache. O sea, it's because they look like they don't belong in the women's restroom. Okay? Now, I dare you to try and stop me. It'll be the last mistake you'll ever make. That is a threat. What do you call trying to stop somebody? Trying to stop somebody puede ser, excuse me, sir, because if you're trying to stop someone from going to the women's bathroom, it's going to be a man. It's because that person looks like a man. You're not going to, no matter how weird a woman looks, if you think it's a woman and it looks like a woman, nobody's going to try and stop a woman-looking person. Notice I'm saying woman-looking because it may not really be a woman, pero bueno, if it looks like a woman, aunque sea una cosa rara, you're not going to try and stop anybody that you could think is a woman from going to the women's bathroom. But if you think it's a man, more than likely, alguien is going to say, sir, I'm sorry, that's the women's restroom. If you take that as stopping you or trying to stop you, what is she talking about when she says, I dare you to try and stop me? When she says try and stop me is, sir, are you trying to, why, this is a women's bathroom. I don't believe that you should, that's the women's bathroom. It's reserved for women. Is that what you call trying and stop? Is that what this trans person, Tara, is that what she's referring to? Because she's not very specific now, is she? She says, I dare you to try and stop me. If I walk up to Tara and say, Tara, I'm sorry, you shouldn't walk in here. This is a women's restroom. And Tara pulls out a gun and shoots me. Well, Tara clearly said on social media to the world that if anyone tried and stop her, that she would shoot. She would retaliate because she clearly said it'll be the last mistake you'll ever make. La gente está confundida, pero esto es locura. Esto es locura. This is not sane. The same people that go out against gun violence every time there's a shooting are now saying, bueno, let's not say the same people. Let's say Tara. Let's talk en una sola persona aquí mismo. But this one person is representative of a group of people that feel the same way and are dying for someone to tell them something because they're wanting to take action. Let's take a look at, because Tara has had, thank God, some pushback on social media, especially on TikTok. Vamos a ver los otros videos because she doubles down. Tara doubles down. No es que no es que, ay, no, I made a mistake. No, doubling down. Vamos a ver el otro video.
Reminder for you. I stand firmly by my original reply to you about the whole.
This is a person that commented on Tara. It said, I am setting the example for mine to not become brainwashed by dudes like this guy. That's what's inspiring about him. Just stop. Okay, so this is a person that commented on this Tara's TikTok, and this is what Tara had to say. Vamos a ver.
Pop, first of all, let's do a little reminder for you. I stand firmly by my original reply to you about the whole bathroom situation. Number two, what's so inspiring about me? Well, what's
I stand firmly.
Inspiring about me is I was born in the wrong body, and I'm living in a society that wants to eradicate me, take away my health.
Who wants to eradicate trans people? I'm not understanding. Who is wanting to eradicate? Who is asking to exterminate trans people from the planet? If anything, you have a whole bunch of people trying to legislate for as many people to become trans as possible. O sea,
healthcare, take away my rights, and treat.
Who's taking away what rights? You can vote. You can clearly have a firearm under these conditions mentales que no debería tener ni la capacidad de tener un firearm. Pero bueno, you can own a bank account, have a car, get a driver's license. What rights are being taken from you? Hello, greeting from the Netherlands. That's far. Thank you for being here. Candela, the Netherlands está lejos con cojones.
Treat me like garbage. But I'm standing up. I'm speaking out. I'm doing something. I'm actually fighting. I'm standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves. I'm protecting those who are not strong enough to.
You're protecting them by telling them that they should get guns and take action if someone tries to stop them from going into a women's restroom. Again, if you look like a woman, no one's going to try and stop you from going to the women's restroom. They're only going to try and stop you if you look like a full-on man, like a dude. Again, and I repeat, probably millones de veces. No, bueno, no voy a decir millones. Gracias. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Millones de veces, caballero. Un montón de mujeres han estado en baño con trans women that look más mujeres que nosotras. You're only going to try and get stopped. If you ever get stopped, you look like a man. O sea.
Fight for themselves. Because I'm a big bitch. And I am one bitch who does not fear jail, prison, or death.
This person is a hazard. It's a menace to society. Doubling down on the message that she's not afraid to die while taking someone's life. Where are the authorities taking action? Porque esto es una persona that clearly can cometer una locura en cualquier momento.
I will martyr for my trans fam, my transgender community. I got no problem.
And then it's okay for this trans person to say, I will martyr, should become a martyr for the transgender community. How is that okay to say? That you are willing to kill other people and go to prison or be killed by the police, I'm assuming. In an active shooter situation, because that's what Tara's talking about. Where she's talking about get a gun and take action. How is that even allowed? How is that not hate?
I was doing that. I got 4 other loves in my life that I need to protect. And I will die to protect them. You see, you think I pose a threat to your children? No. Actually, you pose a threat to your children. And the facts don't care about your feelings, Puddin' Pop.
Puddin' Pop. Parents who care about their children pose a threat to their children. Parents who have never told their children to hate a trans person. Parents who only want their girls to be safe and sound where they go when they go into the women's restroom, that they don't run into a man's genitals flying around, someone's balls, un pito al aire, porque a todas estas, I'm baffled by the fact that trans women hate their body, but decide to keep their penis, and on top of that, flaunt it around, flaunt it. Porque una cosa es, coño, if you're so unhappy with your freaking genitals, why are they out in the open all the time that these little girls are walking into restrooms and seeing you? Shouldn't you be more discreet? Because precisely this is something about you that you do not like, that you're uncomfortable with, that you're ashamed of because you were born in the wrong body. Why are you flaunting male attributes? Why do you have male hair? Why do you keep it? If you want to go and slide into the women's restroom, coño, do it discreetly. Look like an actual woman. Pero ¿qué pasa? No, full on man, full on colgando penis. I don't understand.
Because the numbers are on my side when it comes to statistics. You cannot give me a number of transgender women that have sexually assaulted someone that would show up even as a blip on a graph compared to cis-het men like you.
Absolutely, of course you can't, because transgender community is this small. It's a minority. Obviously, you won't have that many transgender people sexually assaulting. I have to say SA now because I could get banned for actually speaking on any platform now these days. Of course, it's going to be a larger amount of actual men. Of course, because we have way more men than we have trans women, which, by the way, are biological men. Ha ha! Are biological men. And yes, we've had many cases of biological men who later come out to be trans women and decide to say they're trans women. Bueno, que están en la cárcel, creo que es en Texas, que están violando inmates, trans individuals from the men's prison, lo mandaron para de las mujeres, bueno, violando a las female inmates. No, pero bueno, no importa, no importa. Let everybody in everybody's bathroom.
You. There's tons of members in the church too. Religion, pastors, preachers, bishops, clergymen, youth leaders in churches, teachers, cops, you name it, all walks of life. So you tell me, who poses the real threat here?
I don't see all these other people trying to go into the women's bathroom. The only people that I try to see going into the women's bathrooms are trans women. And the only ones that we actually could even have a problem with are the trans women that look like men. Because again, sadly, we can't look under your skirt or pants or whatever you're wearing. So if you look like a woman on the outside, trust me, no one's stopping you.
I think you know the answer to that. Cishet men like you. You may not like that fact, but again, facts don't care about your feelings, Puddin' Pop.
Like the fact, for example, that trans women are biological males. Because Puddin' Pop facts don't care about your feelings. No entiendo. O sea, estas cosas te vuelven loco. The intention is volvernos locos a todos nosotros. Este es otro video de Tara. Puddin' Pop.
Hey there, Puddin' Pop. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
No, espérate.
But you'll fail.
Puddin' Pop. There's nothing you can do. This is a person that's telling you. If I look like a man and I try to go into the women's bathroom, there's nothing you can do to stop me.
But seeing as how you don't know where I live and I don't know where you live and you're hiding behind a keyboard, you can see my face because, yeah, clearly I've got more guts. But hey, you do you, boo, but you're not going to stop me. Have a day.
Not every trans individual is like this. We say this time and time again, but it is sad that these individuals have hijacked the trans movement. Actual trans people who are trying to live their lives, trying to go about their business, are being tainted by the lunatics because this person is, ya, se le fue, se le fue. Now, you know, I rarely come out here and call somebody a lunatic. This person is not okay. This is a perfect example of people that come out and say things and nobody pays attention. And then something crazy goes down and then it's too late. Oh, we should have done something. Oh, we should have seen the warning signs. Red flags. Red flag. Person saying, try and stop me from going into the women's restroom. It'll be the last mistake you'll ever make, telling people to get guns, to arm up and learn how to use them, to protect the community, because she's not afraid to die. This is dangerous. And it's really getting out of hand. And at this point, we need to really just speak up against this. Because I know que venimos con los paños tibios, con la suavidad, tratando de not hurt people's feelings. And I get it, because we don't want to step on anybody's freedoms or feelings or lifestyle. I really don't want to, because I don't care how people live their lives. Everybody's entitled to live their lives as they please. But when you come out here and you clearly state that you are willing to use violence because parents are concerned that a man looking, full-on man looking individual is walking into the same restroom their little girl walks into, there's a problem here. There's a reason for men's bathrooms, women's bathrooms. Should we have a trans restroom? Just like we have a family restroom, I think that we should have a trans restroom at this point, or LGBTQ restroom. Let's fix this issue now. Because quite honestly, it's getting out of hand. This rhetoric is dangerous. And if we keep letting it slide and keep inviting people that support this type of rhetoric and type of people to the White House and celebrities, etc., we are in big trouble, because this has become cultural and it's getting too comfortable and too accepted. I'm not talking about trans people, let's eradicate them. No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying it's dangerous. It's dangerous to go out and tell trans people to arm and force themselves into women's restrooms. I'll leave it there. La verdad que esto es una locura. Leave me your comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.